Trying to share it.
I'm trying to get them waves from you.
Okay. Well, this is what, week 6? Yeah. Welcome to week 6. We made it. This is actually this was a fun one this week. So the psychedelic rock sample. I don't know which order we're gonna go in. I don't know if we're just gonna do what we've been doing. You know, first one in, first one play.
So from the bottom to the top.
Yes, sir.
Top to the bottom.
But nah, if y'all had as much fun with it as I did, even though there was quite a learning process going on in the middle of it, which I know Razor had some other stuff going on. Started his beat and then decided to switch horses, and next thing you know, he's rebuilding everything. So,
And still put his beat in first.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. I mean, how do you do that?
Skills.
Let it fly.
You just let it fly.
So I mean, Randolph's gonna be the first.
Okay.
Randolph Privet, love it how I live it.
So
as normal, how we do. Tell us about your sample that you chose, and I mean, tell us a little bit about what happened this week.
All right, we started off the week. Got a beat from DJ Clientele. Loved it. Wanted to get on there and get that popping as soon as possible. So we did that. That took up Sunday and Monday. Frankie came through, get a master class on mixing. Of course, everybody tuned in for that and put an awesome mix on the track. So that took up the first few days. By the time I got to making the beat, I picked the sample. I was going to try and go trap with it, outside of my lane. And 8 hours later, that didn't work out. Then the next day, I decided I was going to move all my stuff over to my hard drive and start producing from there. Lost all my files, had to re-download the whole entire damn thing again. But we finally got to work on it. And thanks to DJ Clientele's suggestion, I was able to find a sample I could work with. And once I did, the rest is music history.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So without further ado, Peso, drop that beat.
All right. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Good? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll put it back. Fire.
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, bro. That shit had that ground shaking bass too, man. You should hear the studio in here rocking, bro.
Courtesy of one Mr. DJ Clientele, and Frankie reminded me of the steps.
Hey man.
So look, everyone took the master class from Clientele. Everyone also listened to that mixing class from Frankie. Man, I love that joint. It was nice and smooth, but I'm not going to sit there and take up. Mr. Hawkins, go ahead and run it down. What you got for us as far as that first track?
Let me just say, I hate when y'all talk first. Y'all say everything I'm trying to say. But man, I love the intro, very dramatic, and it let me know I was in for a story, and that's what we got. I felt like everything came together well. That was just without any words, it was such a story. I really appreciated that track.
Thank you.
That's what's up. So I don't know if you ever said in the beginning, Razor, but what was the sample that you actually pulled that from?
The sample in there, that guitar that you're hearing is from a KPM library. I believe it was John Cameron who created it. And imagine if you look for it, you should be able to recognize the guitar sound once you find the sample. But Heat Haze or Heat Wave, whatever it was called, that's actually the name of the track.
Yo, you actually killed that, bro. So I appreciate it. I'm expecting by the time we wake up in the morning, you'll have some lyrics on that track.
That's what we're working on right now.
That's what's up.
Say, please save me a verse. Thanks.
No doubt.
Will do.
No doubt. So Peso, who is next?
That would be you, sir.
Start the drum roll, please.
So this week, like I said at the beginning, and for those of you just joining, this is the DPU, the Dope Producers United, doing the sample showcase, week 6. Had fun this week doing the psychedelic rock sample in our project. First one I picked out just didn't seem to roll. I was in love with it at first, and then it kind of just fizzled out, kind of like a bad date. But then I found another one after having a couple of classes, and old favorite, Led Zeppelin, big fan. Just play with it, chopped it again, chop individual pieces of it, and then just wanted to figure out where the pieces would go together. But I could talk all day about it, but Peso, go ahead and let them hear it.
Did you play those drums live, man?
Man, that had so
No.
much energy in that joint.
No, I did not play those drums live.
I think Michael Jackson wanted a track on that one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounded
Yeah,
good.
Every time you switched up the vibe, you forced their head to nod, and I like that.
Yeah.
I know that guitar riff. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you didn't want to use this one.
I did.
Play too much.
Yeah, man, that came out real good, man. The breakdowns and the build-ups, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got some mixing to I got to go back to Frankie's class as far as that mixing goes. But I appreciate the love, guys.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was a lot of fun, and thanks for picking the group clientele.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it was a good look for this week. Who do we have next, Mr. Peso?
We have
Hold on.
Frankie baby.
Somebody's supposed to speak first.
I apologize. I skipped all over Mr. Hawkins. I got excited,
Yeah.
ready to hear the next one because I haven't heard anybody's joints yet. So
Yeah.
I apologize.
No worries. So I did love that little sneaky guitar riff that you threw in there every now and then. I thought it was dope, and I also thought adding that organ was a nice touch. Again, of course, the energy was great, and the drums is always there. So I'm looking for other stuff from you, and I thought that guitar riff was perfectly placed, and then the little touch of organ, I really love that. So nice job.
Appreciate it. Just so everybody knows, the hi-hat sound, the cymbal sound, is actually from the original track, and I actually just cut it up so where it fit over and over again. So you kept hearing those hi-hats hit those bells, and the cymbals hit the bells. That was a lot of fun. I got to do it again. So
Well executed. That was real execution right there, man.
thank you. So again, Mr. Peso, who's next?
We got Frankie baby up next.
Frankie.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us about what you chose as far as your sample and how did it go this week?
So I feel like this week clientele should win just off the assist because he also helped me out he gave me a new lane to find. So this week I actually went to Turkey. The first 2 days I was just listening to a bunch of different Turkish artists, a bunch of names that I can't even pronounce. There's 4 beats in total that's on this track. 3 of them are from Turkish artists. The one that I did sample that was an American artist was Vanilla Fudge. They remade the Supremes. You Just Keep Me Hanging On, and I tried to go as crazy with it as I could. A lot of different sounds this week for me. This is not my normal bag, so hope you guys enjoy. It's a movie.
Well, I'm sure we will. No, I apologize. Go ahead.
I thought
You're
we was
good.
good.
You're good.
Okay,
Go
let
ahead.
me rewind it. All right.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you something straight off the motherfucking press. I ain't coming for no foolishness.
expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Now let's see if you can defend yourself, you sweat from a baboon's balls.
Smells like the art teacher's office.
I smell marijuana smoke. That better be medicinal.
Homer, you're doing drugs.
I'm just making my eyes better, and it's legal. I could walk up to the president and blow smoke in his stupid monkey face, and he just have to sit there grooving on it.
Homer, I don't mean to nag, but what does this have to do with healing your eyes?
Well, I got news for you. I just got promoted, and it's all thanks to Yes I Cannabis. Look at Chef. He is so high.
Hey, Chef is hemp, spelled backwards. This guy is seriously ill.
Oh, I could have smoked that pot.
Loved it.
Yeah.
That was dope, bro.
Yo, man, that joint sound like a heat maker's beat session, man. That was fire, man. I could hear Cameron on that right there.
Man, I channel my inner clientele all week. I don't know.
Oh my goodness, that was so much, and I love the intro. But I'm gonna stop talking, and we're gonna get straight to Mr. Hawkins. What you got for us?
Man, that was super dope. The one thing I want to highlight about your track, so much great stuff going on, but I love your use of vocal samples. I think they bring so much life to what you're doing. I mean, you heard the Coming to America and a couple other familiar samples, and to me those are all perfectly placed, and they just add to the track. It just gives it a relatability, you know, especially, you know, the ones that are so obvious that we can all hear, and it's like, yeah, oh, I remember that episode, or I remember that movie, and it just brings you back. So I love that, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Look, we got the little one actually joining us down there with Livewire the Expert. How you doing? Hope you're enjoying the vibes, enjoying your juice.
All right, love the baby.
Yeah, that joint is fire, man. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Look,
For real, Frank.
I'm still stuck on that one.
breathe.
It was like the second one. The second one got me, man. The second one just, oh man. I was like,
I'll have to do a class on how because a lot of it was layered sampling. So what I did with the first two beats specifically, I resampled the track like 3 times and did like 3 different layers. So they all have their individual pieces and brought it all together. So
that's dope. That's dope. You can definitely tell it was, you know, sliced. Yeah. Real careful. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh man.
Look, I went through 200 songs in over 2 days. Like, I was determined.
So lockdown has been really good for you, is what you're saying.
And the best.
Lockdown in the studio. Sure, boss. I won't go nowhere.
It works
You
out.
could count on me to stay put.
COVID-19 was good for his music career.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So who do we got next, Peso?
Myself.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you chose sample wise.
So
tell us what happened to the other one.
Well, shout out again to Clientele because he told me to check out Renaissance, right? So I went and I looked up Renaissance, listened to Renaissance. I thought it was dope, but then I ran into like a lot more, man. And then first one I did was Pink Floyd. I love that joint, and that was the first one I was going to do, and I was going to actually drop that one. But then I was like, I wanted to add more, and I didn't have time to add what I wanted to add to Pink Floyd. So I ran into Bacamarte. It's a Brazilian progressive rock band, and so that's the one I dropped, and here it goes.
Yo, dope. I love that Super Tramp. That's that Super Tramp. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you.
Gee, it's serious.
Wow.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Hawk. Take it away, sir.
Yeah. So I love the energy at the beginning, and those strings set it off. And then you switched and just amplified it 1,000 times. I could feel it coming through my chest. I was like, just the flow into that breakdown, into the energy increase was crazy. It was super crazy. That had me just banging my head on the pillow like crazy, man. Crazy.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. Like, I also want to just throw in, man. I hear them transitions. I know that stuff wasn't easy to match up, bro. That came out so good. Like how you stuttered it. I love that kind of stuff. It took it to another level. That bridge in between those two, that really sounded great.
Appreciate it, bro. I was playing with that new live. I mean that Logic update. So I was messing around with that.
Yeah, I can tell you updated it, so it sounded great, bro. It sounded great.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me how to use that new update with the stutter effects, because I like that.
And the only thing I got out of this week with both Frank and Peso helping me is I need to switch from Ableton to Logic, but I'm not doing it. So I got to master what I have first before I jump into something brand new.
Grab it, man. You can start.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I didn't want to switch either, but after working with it a little bit, I pulled up some more stuff yesterday. Blew my mind. I couldn't believe they had it.
Yeah, man. I mean, Keith, man, like I feel you, man. Like throughout the years, I was looking for another. I don't know, maybe because I watch so much YouTube videos and I watch a lot of people use different software, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna try Pro Tools, and I tried Pro Tools, and Pro Tools is industry standard, and that's what I was teaching at the teen center. But then, I watched Studio One. I watched Reason. I love Reason. I've always worked with Reason since Reason 5. But then I always find myself going back to Logic for some reason. Like to me, the workflow is just, I can't, like the simple thing is vinyl stop. I can't do vinyl stop pretty easy in Reason. You know what I mean? I have to go like 50 steps just to do a vinyl stop. And then same thing with Studio One. Like I couldn't do a quick vinyl stop. In Logic and Pro Tools, vinyl stop is easy. Logic is, just doing the fader tool and then you just click on stop. and, it's just that easy. But I always go back to Logic. I mean, it's just easier to me.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take that under advisement. I'm still going to learn the things because I mean, just sitting with you and Frankie just yesterday, I learned stuff that Ableton was able to do that I didn't know it was capable of doing, which is similar to your Logic style. Just mine's on a PC.
Little does he know this is actually his intervention to switch over to Logic. So, legends.
It's like, oh man, they call you. They got me.
Yeah, especially with that update, man. That update is that update is heavy. Logic just flexed on all y'all.
so update or not, my wife's on. Thank you for joining us, my love. She ain't gonna let me drop cheese like that right now. So we got other things we're trying to do.
No doubt. Took us years, bro. Took us years, but I mean, that's why we're here.
Yes, we have to work on the house. So no.
Amen.
I'm letting you do this now.
Man, that repair list just got a little longer.
I know.
It's been longer.
Ready to buy some software.
Gonna be paid the size of the house tomorrow.
Oh man, look, the list never ends. She always finds something to put on that list, which is
I'm gonna start calling Keith Miyagi. Paint the fence.
Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off.
It's all in the wrist, bro. It's all in the wrist.
See, and I'm used to that being a drummer. I got it. But moving on.
Okay, I let you have your spotlight back, baby. I love you.
Love you too. But no, that beat was very, very fire, Peso. I definitely appreciate. Who we got next?
We have, last but not least, Clientele, man.
See, always waiting to drop at the last minute. So tell us about what your process was this week and what sample you picked out, Clientele, or samples, because I know you tell a story.
No, it's cool. It's basically I tried to come up with a vision of something super dope, and I actually found myself because it is so much to pick from, and like, man, you got to narrow it down. So it was actually, I just ran with the first two things that I found, you know what I'm saying, honestly. And it was from an artist named Elgin. I can't pronounce his last name. He's a Turkish artist that I've known for a long, long time. It's like a sleeper, and the music's very, very melodic, almost sound kind of like folkish, but when that joint drops, you know what I'm saying, it's some hard music, you know what I'm saying. So but I wanted to do that, and then throughout the song, you know what I'm saying, I had a lot of ideas of like how to get clever with vocals. So I started shopping live 70s band performances, like at concerts, and you would find so much shit. They'd be talking so much shit because they'd be lit back in them days, you know what I'm saying, before they go out. And I was like, oh man, this is cool. So I just took them chops, had fun with it, and just laid a whole bunch of scratches. So it took 4 days just for the scratches. So I hope you enjoy it.
Look, before you play the track, Peso, I'm going to say this one thing. Traditionally, it's usually about Wednesday, because we announce to each other what we're going to do for the next week. It's usually traditionally about Wednesday when we start hearing clientele start to talk this trash and start dropping GIFs in the chat. And he was quiet this week. I mean, he was unusually quiet this week. So I know there's got to be something special.
All the way up to the end, though. Because as soon as he finished, he was almost done. He was like, yo, I'm coming out.
6 gifts in a row.
I'm coming out with this heat. And y'all bet y'all ain't ready.
He was targeting me. I was like, what did I do?
He targeted everybody. He's like, he was dropping names. He was like, Jay.
No, because I listened to them damn chops, man. I was like, it's too late to start over. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it was like, okay, I'm going to just come with it as hard as I can. And, yeah, I know what y'all was all bringing to the table. I knew I had already heard Randolph's joint. I was like, okay, everybody's really, really bringing it. So I didn't have a whole lot of trash talking because nothing was like complete. It just came together towards the end of the week.
Okay. Well, that being said, go ahead.
I can tell you know you always come. You know your joint always come hard, dude. I don't know. All right, here we go.
About 2 years ago, we had a hit in America with this song off an album called
Damn, I feel those energies.
It's called
Street Science Music.
Get all these crazy people that come through this junk on stage.
First of all, when we took the notorious wonder drug LSD, it was we'd never heard of it. I mean, it's a good job we hadn't heard of it because there's been so much paranoia created around the drug that people now, if they take it, they're already on a bad trip before they start. So we had it and we went out to a club and it was incredible. It was really incredible.
The next song is called It's to be released as a single, I hope, on March 3rd. And it's about 10 minutes. Anyway, she back in my bag. She back in my bag. She back in my bag. If you shut your mouth and keep quiet, you may get what you want, alright? Otherwise, you're just like boring me to death and probably everybody else.
Stay awake and watch the show I take because right now I'm about to shake and bend.
Thank you. We're gonna go back to the song.
Just trying to tell you, blah, blah, blah.
Tonight you're the director. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Oops.
Only a few understand what's about to happen. You can't front on that. You can't front on that. You can't front on that. You can't front on that.
Get nice. Get nice. Jake.
That's right. Just trying to tell you, I'm just trying to tell you, I'm just trying to tell you, just trying to tell you,
Three hours later.
I gotta breathe.
That was hot, bro.
He said 3 hours later.
I
loved it, bro.
That second beat, mine.
Thanks, man.
He just said the beat, mine.
How you know, bro?
Diz, Frank?
I got a glam rock idea for it and everything. I'm ready to sing on the jump.
Call Diz.
Man, come on, man. I'm ready to put that in my car. What's up?
That was good.
I got Diz on that.
That's funny. You guys, wow. I love this group. DPU forever. So, look, that was dope. And your DJ definitely came out because not being a DJ, I know them scratches take work. I know them cuts take work. I know that I heard the last part, those drums that you had sampled, and they were kind of subdued there, but I could feel them. I love it. But,
hey, Frank, why I feel he was coming after us?
Man.
Why I feel he was coming up to us with all those scratches.
Every time.
Well, no, I was coming at the Keith with them live drums, man. I was like, I found a very unorthodox beat drum pattern. It was like, sounded like the end of a crescendo to a concert, just going live. And I was like, man, let me sync that perfectly in there. And it came out great. They didn't have no thump to them whatsoever, and that's what I wanted.
Yeah, that was smooth. That was smooth. But Mr. Hawkins, what you got for us as far as the clientele submission for this week?
Yeah, man. I don't think the way you cut that up, especially towards the end, man, it's a thing of beauty. Keith just mentioned it, but how you cut that up, again, it's just like artistry in itself. And I really appreciate, man, how you just, I can't talk.
Yeah, man. Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Clientele done made Demetrius speechless.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. I've known this man 20 years. That doesn't happen.
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I called clientele as soon as I heard the beat today. When I heard it in the box, I called him 5 minutes later. I was like, come on, man, you can't do this.
Yeah, you can't do this.
Man, it was fun.
Yo.
Yeah. It lets me know that you guys are paying attention to what I'm doing just as much as I'm paying attention to what all of you are doing.
Oh,
so,
yeah, definitely.
Thank you for the challenge.
Hey, and Junior's, I got the end idea from off of how he had that house sound. And I was like, it'd be cool to just put some thump with some vibe, not too housey, but I'm saying, something with a cool vibe. And he inspired me on the end. So actually shout out to him for that on his last week's submission. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. No doubt. We miss him this week. We miss Tron this week too. So hopefully he'll get his computer situation straightened out and he'll rejoin us next week.
So he'll owe 3 beats next week. Is that what you're saying?
Oh man, I don't know if my heart could take three Tron beats back to back. So,
I don't know if my wallet can handle it.
Good stuff. But no, awesome showing. Awesome showing as always, guys. DPU is definitely a family. I don't know what I would do without you guys actually pushing me this direction. Because there's some stuff coming that I want all of you guys to be a part of. I mean, no, real talk. Peso knows a little bit. Frankie knows a little bit. Demetrius knows a little bit. Razor knows a little bit. But once all the wheels and the pieces come together, I definitely want to share all that with you guys. Because of Derek and Demetrius, they got me rapping again. I haven't done that in many years. So I'll definitely be touching base with all of you guys. And I did find out that there's another project for an independent movie that they want me to work on. So I'll definitely be looking to you guys for some help, advice on that.
You better hit me up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. You let me get a verse on there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Keith, you were a big part of the whenever I got moving in my direction this week. The stuff you showed me last week that you were doing for the movie is kind of what guided I was working towards, the ideal of almost a background soundtrack like that. So I appreciated you showing me that.
Look, it's all love, man, because like I said, all of you guys have shared, different portions with me. And I could name out everything that everybody's done. I mean, I'm not going to do that. But you guys, because you guys already know. Okay, you know what? I am going to do that. Only because Facebook land, they don't know what we talk about and how we interact with each other, outside these lives. So, I mean, Peso and I, we go way back, thanks to Livewire for that. Of course, Demetrius, he's been, like I said, an Air Force lifelong friend and still is to this day. But, I mean, nobody does 808s like Clientele. So, and he gave the class on that and actually gave the recipe and formula of how he gets his sound. And I appreciate that. Frankie is killer as far as his mixing and his process. So we recorded that. Like I said, there's so much stuff coming. I wish we could record it all. We need to create a catalog for this stuff. So that way we can have our own personal library. Hey, what did he do for this? We'll just pull the video up and it's at this marker. As far as Razor at the top there, he is such an inspiration to me personally because I like his content. I like how no matter what, and I just said this to somebody else earlier today, no matter what, he's going to make a beat that makes him feel good. It's not about anybody else. So it's not a competition because I promise you, by sunrise, there's going to be verses on that track he made today. So I promise you. So thank you guys for all your contributions and for letting me, sit at the table with you guys. Because, I mean, it is an honor. It is an honor. Me doing, music my way for so long and actually doing it how you guys are actually doing it as far as a process, an industry-based type process. I've never done that before. You guys are helping me grow, and that's what this is all about. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out because Facebook doesn't even know the dirty. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Hey, Keith, before you close out, I want to say thank you too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for even thinking about bringing us together because without you, we probably be doing our own thing, right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? We just keep moving, but you brought us together, and you brought us this inspiration. So thank you very much.
I'm gonna call you the good energy glue.
I'm glad to still be here. I'm glad nobody thinks I'm whack. That's all.
Come on, man. Yo, there he go.
Frankie,
There he go.
Well, look, actually, I do have one more shout out, and that's to my beautiful, wonderful wife, who has been so supportive of me expressing myself through music and allowing you guys to be part of that. Because trust me, there's plenty of times where she's like, "Oh, you going back upstairs? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow."
Yeah, a big shout out to all of the wives. All of the
Yeah,
wives who
all
make
the
it so that
wives,
we can
man.
have
Shout
our
out
time.
to all of them, but particularly mine, because it'd be a whole lot of I'll see you later, and like 4 in the morning, boom.
Right? She know, my wife knows too, man. Like, we just had this talk about it last night. Like, man, I know I've been doing my music a lot more. I need to spend more time with the wifey. So
Yeah. So
Listen to Jay. Listen to Jay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, I love you. Thank you, my love. We'll talk in a few minutes. So, but thanks for joining us, everybody, on Facebook Live. We'll see you guys next week with a new sample. And I know it's going to be something special. Just stay tuned. Thanks.